Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to my Patreon, my YouTube channel, Rumble, and you can also find me on MeWe. And please join our membership platform where there and on Patreon you can get early access to information, different things that may be coming up. We also have interactive conversations and talks. So please join us there. You can also find me on fsma.life. Please look me in those areas. And especially right now where different videos have been taken down, I just want you to know that you can find me in other areas. So I've kind of kept those videos tucked away, trying to save them, preserve them. So please look for them and welcome. So I was asked to take a look at the 2021, the remainder of this year, going into next, and what comes next? What comes after this whole state of kind of confusion and this whole new world that we're entering into? What does it look like? What can we expect? What can we expect for the remainder of 2021? So it is really interesting because I was shown this beautiful, beautiful world where we're headed to. One where after moving through this kind of place uneasiness, because let's just face it, the world has been going through a major rebirth. They have been going through a very stagnant period, a stagnant time where much confusion lies and a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of uneasiness. And I do see that clearing up. I get March is such a powerful month for major disclosure. So I'm excited for that. And I do get important dates such as the 4th, the 21st, the 20th and the 21st of March, and the 4th of April, 4th or 5th of April. So those are really powerful dates that I want you to kind of keep an eye on. And March is about military. March is about things moving and finally the secrets coming out. That's what March is about. And it's about going into spring. And what happens when you go into spring? The flowers, the bulbs, they start to grow. The grass starts to come out of the dirt. So where it's been hidden in the dirt, those buds that have been on the trees, they've been tucked away kind of in their little cocoon, if you will. They start to blossom. Those buds start to develop and they start to grow, but it becomes more visible. We live on a planet where it makes no sense to plant a tomato plant in December because it's not going to grow. We live in a world where working with the earth and the elements and astrology and the spring, the summer, fall, winter, those play into such an important factor in making your wishes, your dreams all manifest. It also is very powerful in seeing the world evolve because, like I said, you can't plant something in the middle of winter and expect it to grow because it doesn't. And I find it really super interesting that March is a time for military because it goes right along with what I've been seeing. I get military exposure, announcements, all this kind of great stuff. But what happens after that? Okay, great. We've heard a lot leading up to it. It's this big hoopla. We wait and we wait and we wait. But what happens that? What happens after that? What happens next? Is it going to be even worth it? Are we going to really be happy? Are we going to find that peace, the inner peace? Are we going to find answers? And I just want you to know that I strongly get that you are. The galactic consciousness wants you to know those beautiful spiritual alien beings that are of your higher self and my higher self, because you're watching this and you wouldn't be watching it if it wasn't a connection to you. And they have shown to me where we're headed for the most beautiful magnificent, balanced world that you could never even imagine, because we don't have anything to compare it to. We could compare it to movies and television shows, but usually in the way that our brain works, we don't usually compartmentalize it that could be a reality for us. And why? Because we've lived under this shadow. And I have been shown that the earth, that there is this realm, almost like this cloud, invisible cloud being across over the top of the earth, that is holding back our spiritual gifts, holding back progression, holding back everything from me growing and evolving. And so I want to jump over to that and kind of give a little bit of just quick view of what I see. And I do get that we are headed to where different diseases that plagued us, plagued our loved ones, I see them going away. I do get that we're going to look back at 2021 and see that it was a time where possibly cancer, heart disease, aging, any kind of illness that you can imagine. I really do strongly feel, and the energy is showing that it could be a thing of the past, because I do get different healing techniques that is going to become visible to you, that the galactic conscience, the alien energy, they say that it's a gift from them to us. And they're showing that we're entering into the state of peace, of beautiful, loving energy, where you love one another, you accept one another, there's no judgment. We are entering into a time where I don't see you worrying about bills. I don't see you worrying about money, about you working so hard and being in the relationship that, is all you do is work and work and work, and you don't even know what the word fun is anymore. You don't even know what sleep is anymore. I see that stopping. And I do see balance being returned to you, where you are going to be able to live in this harmonic, beautiful, energy healing place. And I do get, Spirit has shown me where we're entering into a time of an abundance amount of water, an abundance amount of greenery and birds and wildlife coming back. I see different wildlife coming, like they come out of the mountains, they come out of the earth, they're just here and they come out of hiding. And they have been a part of our planet for so long, but they have been hidden because the energy did not support them being here. And the colors and the energy is so vibrant, and they're healing. And these animals coming and being a part of our world. I do not see animals that are aggressive. I see them being loving, and I see them being kind. Just as I do not see aggressive beings, living beings like yourself, I do not see people being aggressive. I do not see them being mean. We are entering into a time where we love one another and we care about each other. We care about if our family member or a very dear friend is hurting and struggling. We all go to their need. Where one feels pain, the other one feels pain, and we all work together to take away their pain. It's a place of unconditional love, and I see us going to that place. I do get, when this fog is lifted and we are entering to this time where I see like different rays coming through this veil over the earth, it's being lifted. There's all these holes in it, and I'm seeing like all these different rays of light that's showing through it, which is the rays of energy that is going to the earth, but it's also going up from the earth. And they're showing me that it's shifting and raising the vibration of the planet, which is affecting you and affecting all of us. It could really be impacting us. So it's showing me that we are vibrationally, energetically shifting. Now, they also showed where We could be entering into a time where your gifts and abilities and your psychic abilities and you being able to telepathically connect with anyone. We don't need really telephones because you have your gifts and you're using your gifts and you're tapping into those gifts. And you can feel when someone is sad. You can feel if they're thinking about you. You can tell just by thinking of someone if they're happy, sad, if they need you, you need them. We're going to start living by our gifts and we're going to start trusting our gifts. And our gifts are heightening so powerfully that our world is going to strongly evolve greater than you could ever imagine, because only those movies and you hearing about magic evolving and magic being a part of your world and the earth, you're going to see that it really is a part of your world. And it is, and it always has been a part of who you are, because that is where we're entering. We're entering into the most magnificent 1,000 years plus of millennial energy, that it's nothing but pure blissful love, where you will live amongst the fairies and the gnomes and the sprites and the brownies, and you will live amongst your alien families. We will be seen for who we are, what planet we're from, what race we're from, and it will be very visible. And you will see yourself on who you are, and others will see you too. There will be no secrets. That's a thing of the past. We will live in a beautiful, harmonic, perfect state. We will not want and need for anything. And I see us entering into that realm. The planet is shifting at such a rapid pace. And yes, it's all because of what's happening right now on the planet that is shifting you and I. And it is. And your guides and the galactic consciousness and the angels, they're all helping you. You can feel them and you can talk to them. The planet is changing. And this is where we're going. We have about another, I would say, 2 years tops before you strongly start to visibly see many of what I am talking about take shape into the reality. So we're super close. So please hang in there and jump over to fsma.life, and you can find me on Rumble, Patreon, MeWe, and please know we will connect very soon. Again, I am Mika from Frankincense School of Mystical Arts. Mika Truman, and blessings to you. Take care.